Back with another video, folks, where we're going to be looking at focus mode on the Z6 II, well, pretty much on the Z system, which I think is perfect for casual photographers and one that may be overlooked a little. Yes, folks, focus mode that up until the Z system I would never entertain, I would never look at, and I would never ever use. But my mind is starting to change. The reason I would never ever pick that focus mode is because I've always liked to pick the focus point within the image. Whatever I'm focusing on, I've always wanted to make sure that the focus is pinpoint. But this focus mode in this camera has a freakishly good way of being able to do that for you in this focus mode. And the focus mode we're talking about is Auto Area AF, which is that one there. I'll go to the back of the eye menu. You can see the one that's highlighted yellow. It's that one there. Now, if you haven't used that focus mode yet, I would highly recommend you guys go and give it a whirl. I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to give you a little example of how well it works. Now, before using the Z system, DSLRs, like I say, I would never ever trust the autofocus because it's never been that reliable. But I can safely say in the Z system, in fact I'll pop a card to a video up here where I had it out on my bike, and I do this quite regularly with either the Z6, now the Z6 II, or the Z50, and you'll be able to see it in action, POV style. You'll see me ride around the northeast capturing some images, just out photographing casually for upcoming work that I've got, and I'm just building up my library of images. But if you want to go and check that video out, you can see it in action. It really is a great way to shoot. So for photographing in Auto Area AF, you might think, well, that's not really the best way to go about. And I used to think like that, and like I say, for casual photography, it's perfect. But really, if you're out and about and you just want to relax with the camera, and you want to forget about the camera, but obviously just enjoy the environment that's around you, it's the perfect focus mode for you. I'll give you a quick demonstration here of how well it actually works, so you might get a good idea of how it actually works. I'm going to record on the back of my phone. Right, I'm recording now on the phone, so I'll just we'll focus on the camera, we'll focus on the monitor, and I'll take a shot of the microphone. And you can see from the video there, I'll stop that, you can see from the iPhone recording there how great it just grabs the focus pretty much where you would focus the camera anyway. So it's focused on the front of the lens, it's focused on the monitor, and it's focused on the microphone also, and it's absolutely fantastic the way it works and how quick it works. And that's what it's like when you're out and about. It seems to know freakishly well what the subject is in the image. I know these are kind of just by themselves, but even when you're out and about, it tends to have a good idea of what you're trying to focus on. I don't know how it does it. I don't know. I have no idea at all how it does it, but it works really well. So I thought this would be a great video and a great mode to share with you folks, because you might overlook it. You might think full auto, I don't shoot full auto, but for this type of photography it's absolutely perfect. So if you are new to photography, new to the Z system, give that a good go. If you're somebody like me who's always picked your focus point within the image, I would highly recommend next time you're out, just give the Auto Area AF a bash, give it a go and see how well it works. I think you'll be really surprised. In fact, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below on how good you think it actually is if you've used it. So I'd love to hear that feedback from you guys. But personally speaking, when I've been out and about, that's the mode I'm in, especially when I'm photographing the stuff that I've just showed you the video to, and I'm out doing stuff like that. It just works really well. I've got no need to put it in a single point autofocus. The camera just really understands what you're photographing. Now, like I said, up until the Z system, I've never been comfortable with releasing that control to a camera and allowing a camera to pick that focus point. I've never ever been able to do that, but I'm starting to do that more and more now, because the technology that we have in our hands is absolutely fantastic. I mean, we pay a lot of money for these cameras. They should be that good, to be honest, but being a photographer and being kind of a control freak, it's been something that's been difficult for me to let go of. But now I'm getting more used to it, and I'm getting more used to allowing the camera to grab the image and being reassured that the camera will grab the image that I want. It's just a nice way to photograph, and it's really reassuring. So I think you'll all agree with us that obviously photography is a great way just to get out and about and exploring, and this is an even better way to get out and about exploring with this autofocus mode on the camera and using it while you're out and about, because it allows you just to enjoy the time out and forget about using the settings on a camera, especially the autofocus mode, and picking that point. Reassure that the camera is probably going to nail it pretty much every single time. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below if you have used it, or what focus mode you actually use when you're out and about casually shooting like that. So I just wanted to share that quick tip with you folks. I hope you have getting something out of it, and I hope you guys go out and give it a whirl, because it is fantastic. I think you will be surprised. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. If it's been helpful, or if you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you then.